Today, we're going to be doing a cyber if with deku was in the purge, but add some new rules. Not really new rules. Well, let's say if it's a cyber if like this one, there is a different intro. If it's a what if that is make deku OP or just don't care about anything and like the goat pretty much, there'll be different intro. And if it's a normal video, it will be the same intro. It will be this a normal intro, but my last intro, that's not my last intro. I mean my intro I'm using right now, I changed it and stuff like that. So I'm gonna demonstrate it. I'm gonna demonstrate all the three intros. Alright, the side one.
So lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly.
The goat one. I mean the cool one pretty much.
Bad bitch, ass fat, 40-inch hair, yours came in the pack. Camel toe fat, you can see it from the back. Go bad bitch, 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 go bad bitch.
And my new normal one. Anyways, if you guys want me to change any of them, let me know. But now, let's get to the video. When is Zuko? Let's say Zuko was in middle school. And you always have this bad feeling about something's gonna happen, something's gonna be happening very bad in his lifetime. But he always shouts it off. Not 5 days. When he got home that day, he said hi to his mom. His mom said hi back. And let's say since she's not there, she died in a car accident 5 years ago. They still mourn his loss, so it sucks. Then Zuko went to his room to go see if anybody likes his anybody likes his videos on YouTube, but nobody never do. He posted for no apparent reason, but he loves to do it, so he never stops. So he goes downstairs to the living room because he watched the news daily every day just to catch up what's happening in the world. But this time, the news reporter, when he turned on the news, he and his mom was in dinner. The news reporter said, attention everybody, not across the world, attention everybody in Japan. They officially, wait, is it in Japan or China? I think it's Japan. Yeah, pretty much saying the president officially announced the first purge in history. And if you don't know what that is, it pretty much is it's 1 day without any laws. You can do whatever you want without getting repercussions. And as soon as Azuka heard that, saying, "What? Do anything you want? No rules. That sounds terrible. Why would they even decide to do that?" And the news reporter said, "Well, you got the part running why the president decided to do this. Well, he wants to keep crime rate down, so including no laws. So, not fudge. Yeah, he wants to keep the crime rate down. That's why, and we'll list off everything that's forbidden. Little stuff like class A guns, higher than no explosives, no rocket launchers, stuff like that." And it started like 7, I'm pretty sure it was 7 a.m. into 12 a.m. I'm pretty sure it's like that. Or 12 or 7, I don't know. It was something like that. And and she was about to cut off the news. I mean, not Zuku. The Usopp said, "Hold up, we just got a one more announcement. Moto will be legal in this event." Like everybody was shocked watching the news that day. Moto, so you can just murder somebody and don't get arrested? How's that fair? Everybody was going straight to the internet complaining about it, but they didn't finish the news. And the news reporter said the reasons for this because we having our population in Japan is getting too high. So if our people murder each other, and if I quote from the president, if our people murder each other, we'll have more space to produce farms and more food and more economy for everybody that lives. And the news reporter said we will be calling this the purge. It will be starting on New Year's. I think New Year's Eve. Yeah, I'm just gonna say starting on New Year's Eve, 20 days from now. Hope you guys survive. And the news turned off, and the channel went to like a random cooking show or something like that. Izuku was just sitting there, mouth open, saying, "What? It's real? This real life right now?" And Miko was crying about what that can't be true. But why would the president do this? I thought I thought he believed in us and stuff like that. And yeah. As you said, calm down, mom, calm down. It's probably just a prank, like probably just a prank. So just calm down. So I said, Zumi, Miko calmed down and said, I'm going to my room. So she did. And Zuka said, let me do some research about this purge. So I went online, did some research about it, but he couldn't do no research because the internet is broken. Everybody's rushing to the internet trying to see what is this purge thing about and why they just told us now and stuff like that. He said, the internet's down. Well, that sucks. Well, I guess I'll just lay in my bed. So he proceeds to lay in his bed and fall asleep. Let's say 10 days pass. 10 days pass. He's walking down the street. He sees two people arguing about freaking toilet paper. Not because it was like the last roll of toilet paper in the store. Then they're arguing about who gets to keep it or not. And he just walked past them. And then he's out of school right now, so he's walking down, giving like some milk for his mother, and Bakugo comes out of nowhere and pushes him down to the ground, and Deku spills his milk. I mean, he has no milk, and Deku just fall down and hurt himself underneath. Bakugo said, "What you doing here, nerd?" I said, "Don't walk around these parts alone." Suga said, "Sorry, Bakugo, I'm just trying to get some milk." Bakugo said, "I don't care, you're trying to get some dang milk. You better walk somewhere else except from here. This is my place. I'm the king. You just a Lucius Deku." And Bakugo and his goons proceed to beat up Deku that day. So after Bakugo leaves Deku pretty much the lot, Deku gets up and finally got his store and got his milk. He went home. 10 more days went by. Alright, well, I'm just gonna say the news report said 21 days before it commenced. So 10 days gone by. It's down to 20 now, so pretty much the last day to get stocked up until the purge happened. And everybody's rushing to the stores and stuff like that. Gun stores. Yeah. Mostly all the villains are rushing to the gun store, their guns and stuff to protect themselves and kill heroes and civilians. Zuko didn't mind none of it. He rushed in, got some got some wooden planks from freaking Controller Depot. Yeah, Controller Depot. And he got some staples and stuff like that. He rushed back home. Oh yeah, he also went to the grocery store and got some food. Barely got some food. Like it was like 5 cans left of that canned soup. So he was lucky. So when he got back home, he said, "Mom, come help me barricade the windows, the doors. Come on, we can't be late. It's like got like 5 hours before it starts." And they said, "Okay." So they barricade the whole house and decided to stay there for the night because why wouldn't you? So like so the police came into like a couple like at 1 minute. And like we said, whatever happens, we'll be safe. I'm telling you, don't worry about it. And Ingo said, sure, I always believe you. My Zuku. In a cute voice. Stop, Mom. Well, while they're smiling and laughing. And then, they hear the post is now commenting, social stuff. Legal weapons above like F5 are not allowed. RPGs, miniguns, and stuff like that are not allowed during the purge. Remember, all laws are legal. Yeah, all laws are legal. I think only legal, and yeah, even murder is legal too. They said, "Well, may God be with you all." And the purge siren goes off, and as soon as the purge siren stops, there's gunshots, and gunshots, and explosions. They're like, what the heck is going on out there? And let me make a quick, so pretty much what's going on out there. As soon as the sirens went off, somebody pulled out freaking AK-47 out their back pocket. I don't know how, but they did. And started blasting people. Just blasting people because pretty much almost all people that hold the news thought it was a fake. So they're just walking on the street like normal. So they pretty much started blasting people. There was a cop down the street, but he did nothing. Freaking, he started blasting people too because he said, I'm sick of this job. I need to kill some people. So that cop and villain started teaming up and killing people. And then this Venom minivan came out of nowhere. Up pops out 5 people out there with freaking ARs. Just kill the police and the villain. And it's pretty much just straight up chaos out there. It's not even funny. Honestly, Inko said Zuko said, what's going on out there? He made like a small hole so he could look outside if they have to. So he looked outside. He just see people's heads coming off, pops right and left, eyeballs flying. Freaking somebody's getting chainsawed and have somebody had a machete and threw out his person's neck. Now they're pretty much dead. And yeah, pretty much people just going crazy. And almost he threw it up after he saw this. Like, what mankind has become. And he's throwing up. He said Inko's comforting him and stuff like that. And then they hear a knock on the door, and they stay quiet. And they don't want to alarm anybody. Like that's stupid. But anyway, yeah, they stay quiet, and let me put some appropriate song for this part. Alright, so when they hear a knock on the door, they stay quiet and try not to make as much noise as possible. But it did not work. After they hear a knock, 5 seconds later, boom, a van crashed into the house. And Inko screaming. Izuku says, shut up. Izuku says, shush, Bob, shush. They're gonna find us. And it's too late. As soon as Izuku said, shush, Bob, they're gonna find us, Inko had a hole in her head. And Izuku just hear a loud bang. He looks at Inko saying, Mom? And he looks behind him and sees a guy with a mask on. He said, sorry kid, somebody please hit on your mother, and we had to get the money. Let's roll out, boys. And the van proceeds to back out of the house and drives away. So Zuko is sitting there in tears, bawling his eyes out because he just saw his mom got killed right in front of him. It's really sad. But Zuko got up carried his mother to the back of the house, dug a hole, buried her, closed her eyes, and proceeded to do I said do proceeded to recover the hole with ink body in it. He put a flower in the hole. He put a flower right next to, on top of the grave and saying, "Goodbye, mother. Hopefully I'll see you again soon." And Zuko walks away. So Zuko said, "Oh, who would kill my mother? She was the sweetest person ever. Like how?" And then here's a phone call. So he runs upstairs, picks it up, and and then his face expression went to sad, to surprise, and sad at the same time. He heard his dad's voice. He said, first he said, "Son, are you there?" Ezekiel said, "Dad, I thought you were dead." And Joshua said, "Well, I had the old friend that can bring me back to life." Ezekiel, like, why did you tell us you were back then? Like, you left us. Joshua said, like, "I had no choice. He brought me back. I had to do favors for him. And I could have come back." And you're probably wondering, who the heck would put a hit on your mother? And that was me. And Zuko looked so sharp, angry, and confused at the same time. His eyes this went dead. He has no life in his eyes anymore. Zuko said, "Why?" in a speaking cold voice. Sashi said, "Well, if you don't know, Inko had a secret. If you go to the basement and unlock the door me and Inko said do not open ever in your lifetime, you will see a stolen experiment from the US. And the US said, if we know what this is, we will get you $5 trillion in payment." And I had to get it. I was broke, I had nothing to do. I'm sorry, Zuko. And goodbye forever. Hopefully, I don't have to see you again. And with that, Sasha hangs up. Zuko just standing there, doing nothing. Still has the phone up to his head, and he drops the phone and just walks out and goes downstairs. He said, "Well, looks like it's my life now. Mom died, my dad betrayed me. Who else I have now? Nobody. Nobody at all." So, when Zuko walked downstairs, he said, when Zuko walked downstairs, there was people running through his stuff. Criminals, just low-ranking criminals. Like there are 3 of them, and a couple of guns. They have like 5 handguns on them. No, 3 guys, and they had AKs on them. So Zuko was triggered. He said, "They're really trying to look for somebody when my mom died. My dad betrayed me." Wow. Looks like I'm going to be naughty today. No presents for me this Christmas. With an evil grin on his face. So the leader of the crew said, "Oh yeah, man, we don't have all time. We don't have all the time in the world. The purge only lasts for a couple of hours. So hurry up, you got as much stuff as you can." And they were saying, "I'm going, boss. Jeez." And one of them was one to the Christian saying, "Oh dang, there are some sharp knives. This will go good for my knives collection." But before he could get that sentence out, his neck was snapped. And then Yeah, but and then the second gun said, "What's that noise? Yo, do you okay over there?" No response. He said, "Dude, how you okay over there? I want to say it again." No response. So he goes over there in the kitchen saying, "But what are you?" He sees his lifeless body on the ground. He says, "What the heck happened to?" Before he got the sentence out, boom, his head was no longer on his body. Dropped on the floor, his body dropped on the floor with it, blood splattered everywhere. The leader heard that saying, "What is going on over here?" He went to the kitchen seeing two lifeless bodies and there's one kid standing above a lifeless head body. He said, "Kid, what have you done? Those are my men. You know how expensive to get them? You know how expensive to get them on my team?" Zuko said, "I don't give two craps about how expensive they are, how much money you spent for them to be on your team. All I know, you're going to die today." Gun said, "Wow, wow, okay, you still got some guts to saying that. Well, how you about handle this?" And he does like a water typhoon at him. And Zuko freaking runs out of the kitchen and to the living room. The gun chased after him. But when he got into the living room, he doesn't see him. He said, "Where you go, brat?" And he hears right behind you. He looks behind him. He doesn't see him. Then he falls down. Izuku cut his freaking ankle. He said, "Ah, what the heck? Ah, you bastard! You'll pay for that." And then with a swift movement, Izuku cuts his stomach, and you can just see guts flying. You can just see guts falling out of his stomach. He can't speak for words anymore. He's feeling this pain that he never felt before. And then Izuku said, "Well, this is what you get, you criminal scum. You will never, ever see the light of day again." The criminal got the last words out. "No, please, I'm sorry." And with that short movement, the criminal's throat was slit and blood spattered everywhere. Izuku said, "Well, that was my first time killing people. Actually, it was kind of fun." With an evil laugh, Izuku picks up under AK and grabbed all the ammo off of the dead bodies and said, "Well, it's my time to have a little fun, isn't it?" And with that, Izuku goes off and goes goes outside his house and sees people shooting people, stabbing them, and everything. He said, "Well, let's see what these bad boys can do." He pulls up his AK and saw blazing people down to the ground. He's laughing as he's doing it. He said, "Ha ha ha ha! This is so fun!" And his kill count is around 100 people right now. He runs up to the alleyway. He hears a commotion, and some criminal, some criminal was about to hug a young lady really hard. And so Izuku shot the criminal in the head. Young lady said, "Thank you," and Izuku pursued to grab a knife, stab the young lady in the eye, and just keep stabbing her over and over and over again. Izuku sighs. "Oh, that was fun. Let's see if there's any more people on the streets I can kill." And he goes off. He's walking down the street, seeing barricaded houses and everything. He said, "You know what, that could have been me. I could be still barricading my house, safe and sound. My mother would be still alive." But of course, nothing ever goes good for me. First, I'm focused. Second, my mom dies. Third, dad betrays me. Fourth, my friend Bakugo just keeps bullying me and it breaks me every day. God, Bakugo may be right. I should have killed myself when I had the chance. But no, I decided to be selfish. But it's not the time to think about that now. It's time to purge. He reloads his guns and went off. He said, "What is the most business part in town?" Ah, yes. I should go to the middle of town and see who's in heroes trying to stop people purging. So he did that, and he sees let's say not Black Hole. Yeah, Black Hole, the Black Hole boy. I don't know what gender he or she is, but he's protecting civilians from people that are trying to purge. He's talking up all the words and shooting back at people because he can kill people now. So he said, "Screw it." But he didn't. But he almost. But so Zuko sees that, saying, "Fresh meat, haha." So he waited for Black Hole to be distracted with other villains, and then he struck. Black Hole looked behind him at the last second before Zuko was about to stab him, and then whip down. But Black Hole caught the knife in time and said, "No, what are you doing? I'm a pro hero, remember?" Zuko said, I don't give a crap if you're a pro hero or your man. I don't give a crap if you're a pro hero or your god. You're gonna die." So Zuko takes another knife off his pocket, slices his wrist comes off, and slashes his stomach and pulls up, and a big hole rips into his suit. He said, "No, what you doing?" He found a grenade on the ground, freaking throws it, pop it open, throws it into Black Hole's stomach, and receives a duck. And with a big explosion, boom, a big explosion with black particles around it explodes, and Black Hole is no longer here. Super said, "Whew, almost got caught. That was close. Should not have done that so carefully." So he gets up, holding his arms, and he got a cut on it. So, and I need to figure out how to sew this up. And then he sees at least 50 people freaking, 50 people no, not gangbanging somebody. There's 50 people riding into like a store, yeah, inexpensive stuff. And he said, "Oh, that is perfect." So you see the AR on the ground that somebody that just died out, man. I mean, he didn't die. He's still alive. He's cut in half with guts this on the ground. He said, "Kid, please help me. Please tell me you have a healing quote." Nicholas said, "Sorry, man, but I'm gonna take your gun now." And Izuku starts to stomp out the guy until he dies. Izuku runs out and sees, not runs out. Izuku runs to the Ichi store and start blasting all the people in the store. People say, "Take cover!" And I say 25% of them died. So people's like, "Who's this kid? And how he killed pretty much half of the men already?" Somebody says, "Just please tell me somebody has a gun." Everybody said, "No, we don't have machetes and stuff like that." The leader said, "Well, fine, I'll do it from then." So Lil pops out saying, "I'll come in peace." Zuko said, "Sure, you come in peace. But anyway, I'm literally about to kill you, so this will be in a comfortable spot before you die." He said, hold up. I can make an agreement with you." Zuko said, "What kind of agreement?" "We could team up, and we could take down the big countries, the big CEOs that be crunching the poor and everything. Come on, we could do it together." I mean, you never heard on the news? The CEOs were planning on, the CEOs are in like a bank, in a safe, in a safe that's safe, they're safe in there, and we came and attacked them because it's the rules of the purge. But I'm telling you, I don't care if I get arrested after this. I'm just trying to take down that big company, and it's a Yairoshi's company, and they're protected by like a big vote. And Zuko said, "Sounds interesting." Well, I agree. So Izuku and the random guy handshakes, And surprise, surprise, you know who it is? It was Musculo and his crew. I mean, his crew just ends up with random gangs members from I don't know from prison and stuff like that. So they end up running down the streets. Everybody has a gun now and stuff like that. So they see Miracle and the freaking dragon lady fighting fighting people that trying to kill them. They don't mind nothing about it until Miracle. I mean, they finished fighting them. And sees Izuku, Muscle, and the rest of the goons just rush into the Royalties company because there's a big bounty on their head will break the laws of the poets and kill them. And they know what they're doing, so they rush out at them and say, "Hey, stop! You can't break the laws of the poets and stuff like that." Zuka said, "Okay, screw the poison. I don't care," and throws a grenade at them. I'm probably wondering, where did Zuka get all these grenades? Well, let's say he found another grenade on the ground. Plot reasons. Anyway, yeah, he throws a grenade at them. So they back up, and when that explodes, the smoke clears, and they're gone. They know what they've seen. They're on top, somehow, they're on top of the building. I mean, no, one of the goons had like a teleport quirk. We're going to use it like once a day. So there's teleport like right in front of the Yarrow's company because you can't teleport inside because Cook can't see stuff inside. Anyway, but yeah. So the battle side, the Yarrow's CEO company and stuff like that and say this is the place. So, well, let's get to it and start sending the explosives on the door. You're probably wondering, God dang, that's an ad. You're probably wondering, where did you get explosives? Well, Musculo was in the store getting certainly Ichu had explosives in it. So I don't know why, but it did. Yeah, they said it did. And so they set explosives on the door. And 3, 2, 1, boom, doors open. They're all rushing. There's about freaking 100 security guards in there. So Zuka pulls out his AK and his AK and freaking fudge. I forgot the AR. And start blasting. Everybody start blasting too. It's a whole gunfight right now. People, heads are getting exploded. Eyeballs flying out the sockets for some reason. I don't know. Someone had a sound quirk, and eardrums are exploding. So it's just like a bloodbath right now. And about 15 men of no, like 5 men of Juku crew got killed, and all the security guards dead. So this side, stairs or elevators? Stairs. I mean elevator. So to go with the elevator. Let's say. So what we were doing before the post start, you could say. Muscle said, "Well, I was a villain looking for League of Villains, but yeah, I was a villain looking for the League of. I was a villain, just destroying stuff, and I heard the purge, so I stopped being villainous for the 21 days and started to do this. Sweet." Milky said, "What were you doing?" "Well, I was a nice boy with no quirk. I still have no quirk, but yeah, with no quirk until my mom died. My dad betrayed me. My dad put a bounty on my mom's head, and he betrayed me by doing that. And my friend Bakugo tortures me every day. So that explains it." Master said, "Well, rough kid, that's tough. Feel bad for you." Zuka said, "Yeah, sure you do." So after like a couple of 5 minutes, that's the top of the Argosy company. And as soon as they opened the vault, they see security guards aiming guns at them. They said 3, 2, 1, fire, and they begin the fire. And they say they have shields on them, so people in the front protect them with shields, while people in the back shoot at the security guards. Security side, "We have no chance. Fall back, fall back," and pretty much they all get mowed down. Like they got up because they had no chance to fall back. But yeah, and pretty much all the men and Zuku, all the goons on Zuku's side have no ammo for the gun, except for Zuku, Musculo, and like 5 men. So they said, "Hi, we have like barely ammo. Pick up like the pistols from them. I mean, the pistols have no ammo either. God dang it." Well, we want to make this do. So they see the big, huge vault door. They said, "How are we gonna blow through this?" Muscle said, "Maybe because it's probably open." He tries. He puts muscles all around his arms and try it, but it failed. Zuka said, "Seems like you could hack. Seems like you could hack this. I could give it a try. I did computer science in school." Marshall says, "If you did computer science in school, how's that gonna help you in hacking?" Zuko said, "I don't know. Just let me try it out right quick." Jeez. So he tries out, pulls out. I don't know how, but he has that computer in his back pocket this whole time, and he pulls out that and start researching. Pulls up that key code to the thing and his computer and starts hacking. Dang. And 1 hour goes past and he's in. The doors begin to unlock itself and open. Zuko said, the elbows was in there, just eating, chilling, saying, must be more food. And when the scene, we could, let's say there's like 25 people left. 25, including Zuko and Muscle, saying though, they have empty pistols, but everybody has empty pistols except for Zuko, Muscle, and 5 guys. And, they're saying, no. They're saying, Muscle said, alright, we finally made it. Zabushi, let's say, Zabushi, Momo's, dad said, how would you get in here? And Izuku said, mind your business, little boy. Now line up, and we'll discuss this, alright? So, everybody have guns, so they line up. It's like, let's say I'm watching this. There's Momo's dad, Momo, mom, Momo's younger sister, and Momo's baby brother. Yeah, and the mom's holding the baby brother. So they said, alright, we have a bounty. You have a bounty on all you guys ahead to kill you, but we will arrange something. If you give, if you give us, if you give so far all 100,000, if you give me, because if you give Muscular 100,000, it goes to his crew too. But anyway, if you give me 100,000 and Zuko here 100,000, we'll leave you guys alone. And Zuko, Momo's dad said, no way. 100, 200,000, 200, this is 200,000, $200 million. Yeah, this is 1 million. 100 million for Muscle, 100 million for Zuko. They said, no way. 100 million, 200 million, man, you should just kill me then. And Zuko said, sure, boom. Momo's dad is dead. So, pretty much, Momo's mom, Momo, younger sister, and they'll cry and say, no, husband, dad, wake up, please wake up, stuff like that. He said, that's one down. You gonna pay up or not? And Zuko's mom, let's say she's a Karen. She said, I will record you, and boom. I know. She said, I will record you for breaking the laws of the porch, and boom. She's dead too. No, let's change that up. And yeah, she pretty much died. Not she died. I'll record you for breaking the law. So Zuko just walks up to her, grab her by the heel, and said, I'll be right back. Muscle come with me, and like 10 of you guys come with me. So they walk out. Yeah, so they walk out and went into just a bathroom inside the safe. And let's say like 10 minutes. And this, that's just it. Hey, guards, make sure they don't go nowhere. They left one guy with bullets and bullets in the gun. So they're in the bathroom for like 20 seconds later. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 20 seconds. No, 20 minutes later, they came out. Let's just say they all hugged very tightly and stuff like that. And then he said, well, will you? Well, now we give us $200 million. He said, no. And Zuko just took out a machete and stabs it right into her throat. And no, not stabs it right into her throat. Cut off one of her arms. And he said, come on, like, give us $200 million or you die. It's that simple. She keeps saying no. So one arm's come off. She says, no good. Leg come off. It's no again. Another leg come off. He says, no again. stab, until she's just a mush of this flesh and blood. Like you can't even tell that was a push anymore. Zuko said, so just gives it $200 million. So Muscle and Zuko decided, wow, let's kill them all then. And they're like, kill them all, wait, what? So Momo and the baby brother was left and say, Zuko said, alright. And Muscle said, we kill you guys, or just give us the $200 million. You have the power to, I know you do. And is Momo being a smart one here, she give him a credit card to have 200, that's 100 and 100 million, 100 million to Zuko and Muscle. They said, sweet. So they give him alone. That's from there. They walk out. They're going down the elevator saying, wow, that was easy. They said, yeah, that was. And surprise, it's 12 a.m. Yeah, I'm saying the push out like 7. It's 12 a.m. right now. I mean, it's 11:59 a.m. They said, well, looks like a couple more seconds and the push will be over. And so she said that, boom, the silence went off. And said, the push has ended. Hopefully, police and crime something. No, police, hospital, you can call them now. And it turns off. And people coming outside, they're seeing dead bodies everywhere, blood spattered, people throwing up and stuff like that. And Zuko just like throws the gun out of nowhere, saying, "I have no gun on me. I'm good to go." Muscular and all the men too said that too. But yeah, so Muscular and Zuko said the farewells and say, maybe I'll see you next purge if there's gonna be one. And the Muscular said, yeah. Well, Zuko and Muscular did a manly handshake and said, see you soon, my brother. He said, yeah, my brother. And they walked to separate ways. Anyway, those are when we stop in the what if. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one, and see you in the next one.